Hello, my friends. It is me once again. Welcome to the 12-Man Experience. Today, I want to talk about roadmap predictions for 2025. Gaichu with like 5 views from YouTube and also Camel Jr. on the Discords. He brought this up to the community and said, hey, this is an annual thing. We would go through it and kind of make predictions on what we want to see for the rest of the year. We've done this for the past couple of years. And last year kind of, crashed and burned because, MetaZoo kind of died in January. But let's do this. Let's come up with my predictions. I already posted on the Discourse, but I think it needs kind of explanations on these things. So I'm gonna leave this up for a second so you can screenshot it without my fingers there. So I would love to see you guys give your predictions and post it everywhere you can, just so we could talk about it and have some good Discord in the Discord. All right. So my 2025 roadmap predictions, I'm going to go with January. January, I think we're going to do just marketing tools. We're going to see those postcards. You're going to see people getting letters. You're going to see people getting, maybe, a car with a QR code that says go to the Discord, go to MetaZoo website, or whatever they're going to do, whatever their idea is. They're going to get their name out there a little bit more. I think in February, I don't think we're going to see the set yet. I think what we're going to do in February is going to see something close to a sample. Not a sample like a MetaZoo sample is typically, where it's just the same car, but it's, black borders and, goes for thousands of dollars because it's just a, 100, supposedly 100 made. I think this sample is going to be more like just a sample art. It'll just be a card that says, MetaZoo come in 2025. And it has like a picture of Mothman or something on it, or Frogman, and just to show an example of what the idea is that they're trying to put across. I don't think it's going to be a playable card. I think it's just going to be like a sample card. Even if it's a playable card, it's not going to be like some of these promos that are extremely playable. I think it's going to be like if you remember going to the movies to see Pokemon 2000, or those kind of things. Those cards, they were somewhat playable, but they were just mostly something that you can take away and grab it, and it reminds you of that moment. It reminds you of, hey, this art is something that you can take home and take to heart, and then go and remember to buy it and whatever the date that they decide to release it. So we'll definitely get a date, I feel, by February of when the first set's going to come out. And I believe the first set's going to come out in March. We're gonna get that set. I don't think it's gonna be at the end of the month. I think they'll like I said, they'll set it either January or February, probably February. And hopefully we'll see that set come out and everyone's gonna love it and they're gonna let it breathe. I don't think they're gonna do any other mini sets for a while. So I'm thinking April and May. April and May, I think they're gonna do a lot of traveling. Take that set and put it everywhere. Take it to the Comic Cons. Take it to the TCG cons. Take it wherever you can. Give out some free product. Maybe do like sessions to teach. I think this is the time that they need to let it breathe. Do a lot of travel, kiss babies, shake hands, put out this product, and make people know what MetaZoo is all about, or at least what MetaZoo is all going to be about. And I think by June, we'll see like a little mini set. I'd love to see like a summer set. I think summer set would be really cool. A summer set like, barbecue Sam. Maybe you have Babe the Blue Ox ribs or something. That's a little morbid. People probably won't like that. But, maybe they could do something like, Chessie with a pot of stew or something, or, steamed clams. Just something summer. Summer, like you got Bigfoot with a inner tube on. Something cool like that. I think people really would like that. And I think they're going to let that breathe a little bit before they come up with set number 2. And I don't think set number 2 is going to be a full set. I think set number 2 will probably be some major like tops. I think a tops release, or maybe Pin Club. I think they said no to Pin Club right now, but I would love to see a Top Sapphire or another Tops Chrome like that. Those really hit. If Tops Chrome went back to Targets and Walmarts and went on everywhere, you put it in Amazon and all these other places, I think that'll be really big for not only MetaZoo in its first year, but I think it'll be big for the collectors, because we'll see the new art and what it's going to be. Again, see what beasties people really are going to go after and really love, and make new memories. So they're going to let that breathe. I think they'll let that breathe for a couple months. No mini sets. They're going to be traveling heavy. These are the heavy months with Comic Cons. I think they're gonna be selling both of those sets, whatever those sets will be. Then we get the October month. We gotta have like a spooky set, right? Maybe SCP, maybe a Halloween set, just a mini set. We love our spooky stuff, right? We have Poncho back. Let's make the most of it. Please, no mask though. And then November, I would love to see November have a whole holiday set. Like you have Thanksgiving that is really underrated. You don't have Thanksgiving songs. You don't have a lot of Thanksgiving sets or anything. Let's do it Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Three Kings Day, all just a holiday set all put together. And if they have fourth walls like they did in the original MetaZoo, I would love to see it. Like, hey, this card, if played on the holiday like Thanksgiving weekend, is boosted by this much. If you play this on Christmas, then it's boosted, or Christmas Eve, Christmas, or Christmas Day, it is boosted by this much. If it's played on the third day of Hanukkah, then it comes in active. Just something like that. I would love to see that set just carry the entire holiday. There's a ton of holidays in that time period. Just carried the whole way to New Year's Day. And I think people really would just love to continue buying into that if it kind of wasn't just Christmas, just Halloween, just a particular holiday. Just a holiday set would be amazing. And then December, I think that's early December. They're gonna, at least somewhere in third quarter, they're gonna drop that second set, the second main set, in my opinion, would be, or it would be the third set overall, whatever they decide to do. But I think that set has to come out for people to open up on Christmas Day. We need to have those memories where the kids are ripping open their presents and they have that MetaZoo box shining, glistening. It is that new set they're opening, they're happy, they're ripping, they're getting a lot of hollows, they're getting the characters that they want. Let's make those memories happen like when we were kids, when Pokemon came out, or if you're in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or whatever you were collecting at that time. I know 30 years ago when I ripped open and I had that Game Boy and it had Pokemon Red on it, that was it for me. Like, I'm still a Pokemon fan of the games, at least ever since then. And I remember the next year I had ripped open and it was something else Pokemon. It just made my whole Christmas. Now 30 years later, I still have those memories. I remember that really vividly, ripping that open and having that feeling, that nostalgia now of that feeling of opening that on Christmas Day. And I think I think MetaZoo as a company needs to capitalize on that to make these new memories, make kids happy, make adults happy again, make people kind of fall in love with the product by having that available, that new set available to be wrapped up and put underneath the Christmas tree for Christmas. Somebody rips it open and they see that new product. I think that would be amazing. All right, so that's what I got. The first couple months are leading up to that first release. A lot of travel. I would love to see a set for the summer. Major set, please be Sapphire. Top Sapphire would be so good. More traveling, then a couple mini sets before a big set. Maybe that big set is comes beforehand, helps carry it through. But I would love to see that set out before Christmas, and I would love to see a Halloween set. But most importantly, that holiday set. If that holiday set came out in October and lasted all the way through to New Year's Day, that would be amazing. It'd probably be the best, most loved set that MetaZoo's ever done. And as 1 and 2. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Again, thank Gaichu on YouTube. And thank Camel Jr., his Discord name. And please tell me what your predictions are. Fill it out. Share it with your friends. Peace.